Hi folks, Chris Voss here from thechrisvossshow.com, thechrisvossshow.com. Currently a blog post I'm really excited to share with you today. I've been wanting to get a hold of this product from this company. It's from smartphocus.com. That's Smart Focus. You can see how they spell focus, Phocus.com. And this is basically a greater stability multiple lens tripod and microphone compatible case that you can basically use for your iPhone 4S, and I'm not sure. We're going to test it and see if it'll work with the 5, which I believe it will, and I'm sure it also works with the 4. It looks like a great device here, and I got a chance to see someone else using one. I was like, wow, that's awesome, I want to try it. So be sure to check it out. It's at smartfocus.com, and we'll go ahead and break open this box. This will be exciting. Okay, so now here's the box before us, and like I said, it's called Focus, Expand Your iPhone. Really freaking cool case and lenses that I saw. A friend of mine had one, and I took a look at it and went, wow, that's awesome, I want one. Basically, Focus is to a camera's hardware as applications are to its software. You get optical lenses, wide angle and macro lenses, and you can also have other lenses available, including SLR adapters. How about that? Lighting, shoe-mounted flash, and video lights can be mounted to the Focus body. I've seen some of the things people do with this. It's freaking awesome what they can add on, and the mounts they can take and rig it up with. Sound, use pro microphones with the Focus via available adapter cables and support devices. 3 mounting locations allow the use of most mono tripods and straps. This is going to be freaking awesome. So let's go ahead and open it up. I've been really excited to get this, talk to the company. They're really a bunch of nice guys over there. Definitely check out their website. Here, I'll put it up. Smartfocus.com. They even have a QR code. That must mean they know what they're doing. So, let's see here. I'll go ahead and pull this puppy off. And like I said, I got a chance to get a little bit of hands-on with it my friend had, and it was really, really cool. In fact, I'm excited to open it. Ooh, looky, looky, looky. So, this is the device itself, and you can see here there's a mount. Looks like it might be a brass or copper area there where you can mount your lenses and stuff. It's got a few different things, just like a camera would, where you've got a shoe position here and different things like that. You can see here on the bottom that we've got the screw mounts where it can take and mount to tripods or whatever that you might want to take and do. Now the iPhone itself slides into the back here. And it looks like we also have a mount on the top so you can attach things to. I saw people rig this up in all sorts of crazy ways on the internet, which is really cool. Now, it comes with this really big lens. Look at this baby. And then, of course, this thing, let's see, I think this might break down into a macro lens. I think if we unscrew it, we got wide angle, and then you unscrew this, and you're going to come out with a macro lens. But look how giant these lenses are. Is that freaking cool? So you can basically take the little teeny lens you have on your iPhone. You can take and really get really good photos. So we'll set that aside for a second. Now how this works is you basically take your iPhone 4, your iPhone 4S. I'm not sure if it works with 5 yet. We'll have to see. And you basically slide it right up into the device, and it holds it very snugly. You have access to your mute buttons and your volume up and volume down. And essentially, you can take and see out through the device. Looks like we've got this one turned off. But you can see here that you can see the camera eye. Now, on this particular iPhone, we do have a magnetized back to it, which we normally will add different magnetized lenses to. But in this case, we don't need them because we've got the Focus. So, slides in there, holds really comfortable, and feels very comfortable in its setting. Let's take and do this. I believe... And of course I just opened this, so we're making this up as we go along. I believe this just screws in like this. Wow, check that out. Sweet! Okay, so I'm completely in love with the Focus after using it for several days and testing it out, taking photos and everything else. This is just one of the coolest products I've ever gotten to play with the iPhone add-on accessories. Go to smartfocus.com, pick yourself up one. Within a couple weeks of the recording of this original video, they will have the iPhone 5 versions going, and it's a lot of fun. So this is a must-have, must-have in my book if you have an iPhone 5 or an iPhone 4 or 4S. So let's talk about a few things, and we'll just go over the device itself. You've got, of course, your screw mounts for tripods on both the bottom and the top. You've got slide-in mounts where if you have different things that you can use for photography to take and use, for instance, flashes, you can take and do add-ons with that. They have it made so that you can take and do that, and of course we can add on other things to this. There's a million different ways you can rig this baby up, which is really cool. We'll show you some examples of that here in a second. Now what you get is you get this nice big high quality digital high definition wide angle lens. Okay, so that comes with the device. Now you can order up to 3 different lenses on their website. They sent us 2. There's a telephoto 2x lens you can order, and then of course this unscrews from itself to give you a macro lens. I'm really in love with this macro lens. The thing takes really great macro pictures, but it takes big macro pictures. Most of the macro lenses that I've gotten for my iPhone 4 and my iPhone 4S, you have to get really small, like something like this, and then even then it takes really small pictures of that thing that's really small. This thing gives you a really broad scope of a macro where it ends up very small, but it ends up being a picture that just looks great. So I'm loving this giant macro lens. Now, this here I believe is a 37mm insert screw-on. So if you have lenses that you can take and add on to this that fit that, or if you buy an adapter, you can get an adapter from their site at smartfocus.com. You can take and add on different lenses that you may have for like SLRs and all that good stuff. So this is totally completely upgradable where you can run this. Now it also has the camera eye open so that if you just want to take and use the camera eye of your iPhone, you can take and do that too. So let's show you how that works. You slide the iPhone 4, iPhone 4S in there, you go to your camera, and you can see here that we're taking a look at pictures and all that sort of good stuff. We'll put some pictures up here in a bit for you to see. And of course it's great that it gives you access to all your stuff. Now you can see here that you can easily see the camera eye through here. You also get your flash available. Now with the iPhone 5, you're going to need the iPhone 5 version because the iPhone 5, the flash is extended out a little bit more and kind of blocks. So you'll definitely want the iPhone 5 case when it comes out if you have an iPhone 5. Now, so that works really great and it sticks in the device very, very well. So there's a telephoto lens on the website and all that good stuff. I love the macro lens. I'm in complete love with it. It takes just crystal clear, beautiful pictures. Same thing with the wide angle lens. And we've ordered the telephoto lens so that we can take and play with that. There's a number of different things on their website you can take a look at also. Okay, now the 2 lenses that come with the Smart Focus or the Focus camera are basically one's a wide angle lenses, one is a macro. We're squishing our screen to do this, so hopefully the photos come out well. So you can see here that this is a great picture of our dog using the wide angle lens. I love how this came out. You can see some other wide angle lenses here. The lenses work really, really great. We even compared them against some more expensive, smaller lenses that we have. They did a great job on the focus lenses. We really, really liked it. So you can see the shots here. Now, one thing we really liked, and I mentioned this, is I love the macro lens on here. It's not too small. It's really big. So you can see here some great shots that we got of some different things with the macro lens, and we really liked how they turned out. You can see here we're just kind of sampling some different things, but what I really liked about the macro lens is I could get long shots as opposed to some macro lens I have to just key in on something and I don't really get these panning out shots. So we really liked them and got some great results in them, so we were really, really happy with the lens. So not only are you getting a great case for your iPhone that doubles as a camera case, a holder, iPhone, whatever, it makes a great camera lenses that come with it, and we're excited to check out the telephoto lens once we get a hold of that too. But this is awesome. So now one thing I wanted to show you was the website here you can see on my iPad. The reason I did is because it's just not a sole product. It's very feature rich. You can see here different ways that you can order this and everything else. So you can order just the case, or you can order the lenses, etc., etc. But they also have something really cool that I want to get a hold of. This is the Skatey push dolly, which is really cool. You can have a dolly that you can push around that they've rigged up. I love that looking thing. That sounds like a lot of fun to be able to play with. They have the claw tripod mount. They have some things that look like the YOLO clip, some lens caps you can take and get. One thing they also have that I wanted to show you on their website is they have a 35mm SLR adapter, so that you can see some of the other telephoto lenses you can take and order here that we don't have currently at this point in time. But here you can have a 35mm SLR adapter for this device and be able to use like lenses that you may already have for it. So we're going to rig this up a couple different ways. We're going to show you how some of the different ways you can use this, and it's just crazy. And so if you're really serious about filming using your iPhone 5 or iPhone 4S at different events, this is great for it. Okay, so here you can see we've rigged up a rig. This is a diff cage you can get from diffcase.com. We've rigged up one of their rigs where we can easily have the smart focus, or the Phocus Accent I should call it, on a specialized rig, and of course we've added one of our flashes. But this is really cool where you can take and hold this, and this is what's really great about this product. It's so multi-dimensional. Here's another case where what we've done is we've rigged this up to a X-shot mount where we can have an extendable tripod situation and be able to use the case with the wide-angle lens to really get great shots and be able to shoot ourselves a lot of times in most videos. Here's a case where we're using a iStabilizer Dolly Rig. And of course you could get a rig that they have on the Smart Focus website, but we're of course using this. And mainly I want to give you some ideas of some great ways you can use these. Alright, here's an example of us using it with an iStabilizer Glide Pro, where basically you use this as a stabilizing device. You can see here we've been able to mount it up to our rig. Really freaking awesome. And then, like I said, if you want to buy additional adapters, you can take and do those, stick different flashes, other things onto it. It's really awesome for that purpose. So here's another example. Okay, so here you can see we've added to a MOBA slider. This is a really cool way that you can use your iPhone to make great like shots for product reviews, stuff like that. So I love this device. It's really freaking awesome. And I like it from a standpoint of it's so multifunctional. Now, one thing that I really noticed about the device, there are a number of other devices there on the market that have these body cases that kind of encompass what goes on with the iPhone 4S. Let's just zoom in here. And one of the challenges that they have is a lot of them have these weird long legs that went down from the bottom, and I'm like, that thing doesn't look like it's going to stand up very well. And so the beauty of their product is it doesn't have that weird build, and it has a very stable thing. So if you just want to set it up and be able to record flat this way, you can easily do that. You don't have to worry about it falling over. Where the other ones I saw, I'm like, wow, that's going to fall over and probably break my camera. So we've been really impressed with it. We love the product. Go to smartfocus.com, smartfocus.com, Phocus. Tell them Chris Voss sent you. Chris Voss tested, Chris Voss approved. I really am in love with this product. So be sure to check it out. Be sure to check out all the other wonderful things they have. And be sure to check back often to the chrisvossshow.com. Thanks for coming by.